Mr. Trittin, do you really think that the ruling CDU-CSU party here in Germany wants to block North Macedonia on the long run and leave the, so to say, dirty work for the new Mitsotakis government in Greece, or this was just a bit exaggerated statement of yours?
I think it is a real danger, because we have seen that the compromise on the renaming to North Macedonia was under heavy attack in Greece. The nationalists left the government. The conservative tried to kick the Tsipras government out of office for that reason. And my thought is that if Germany is now blocking on the next council the start of the membership negotiations, the opening that chapter, at the end there will be a Greece government that will block everything. So I'm really fear that the process of access, and that was promised to the people of North Macedonia. The promise was, if you compromise with Greece on the name, you get access to NATO and you get a potential access to the European Union, and that's what the people of North Macedonia want. They want to be part of a common Europe. It's very simple.
Christian Democrats here in Germany claim that the period between publishing the EC reports, European Commission reports, and time to convene for the Bundestag to decide on the enlargement package was too short. Do you think that now there is a period, because there is a new session of the German Parliament, I think between 24th and 28th of June, to push for this enlargement package, enlargement issue to be decided?
It would have been very easy after the report of the Commission to ask the German Bundestag. The German Bundestag is able to decide on such things within a few weeks. And the report is not published yesterday. It has weeks ago, and there is a recommendation inside. And in that, as never brought to German Parliament, the government even blocked the Parliament to talk about. So that means the government is in responsibility to hold the Parliament for silly.
Do you think that your political group can push for this issue?
We don't have a majority on that. The majority on the procedure is the same majority as for the government. And if the Christian Democrats and the Social Democrats don't table this to the Parliament, we don't have a chance to discuss it. It's not that we don't have time. We got our time stolen by the government.
So you say that there is a split between the ruling coalition, SPD and CDU on this issue?
It's much more complicated. It's a split inside the Christian Democrats, because the vast majority of the foreign policy makers are in favor of opening that chapter. There is opposition by part of the European politicians, that is mainly the head of the European Committee here of the Parliament, and by the members of the Interior Commission, that they fear an opening and have their more or less reluctance that is mainly not based in North Macedonia, but in the parallelity between North Macedonia and the axis of Albania. And that is what they oppose. But it is in the responsibility of the Chancellor to overcome this, because there have been made promises, and the promises were very clear. If you reform your judicial system, if you fight corruption, if you go on the direction to European standards, there is a chance for accessing the European Union, and that's what's not fair, to promise things, and at the moment North Macedonia is delivering, say, okay, we don't care on our promises.
Why is then CDU so much keen on making a decision for both countries, and North Macedonia and Albania, when we've seen that the Dutch parliament yesterday voted for a motion against opening negotiations with Albania that is not going to be changed until October? So
I do not understand. I think interpret it in a more constructive way. You can say, we want to help them together, not to kick Albania out of that. But I fear the same reasons that led to a majority in the Netherlands parliament against Albania are the same reasons that now block North Macedonia in Germany.
Thank you very much.